Good morning, class. We have completed the reading of the chapter Learning to be a Lady. So, in the chapter, the lady Eliza is there and she has a peculiar accent. And the two people are there, or you can say the linguistic, Hingis and Pickering. So, they tried their best to make Eliza a perfect woman with a good pronunciation. So this we have read in the chapter, and today we are going to discuss the exercise of the chapter. So let us see first of all what are their question answers and let us discuss them. So see, comprehension. It is there. Comprehension. Read the sentences and answer the questions. Eliza, longingly, a capepta. So, see the question. It is number 1. What was Eliza trying to say? What was Eliza trying to say? And the answer is, Eliza was trying to say a cup of tea. Eliza was trying to say a cup of tea. Now second, what was she longing for? What was she longing for? So, what is the answer? The answer is she was longing for anything from the tea table. She was longing for anything from the tea table. Now see the second one, Pickering. Oh yes, that's a charming one. So what was a charming one? So the poem, The Owl and the Pussycat, was a charming one. The poem, The Owl and the Pussycat, was a charming one. Now second part, why did Pickering make the suggestions? So Pickering made the suggestion because he thought that Eliza's struggle would reduce with a simpler poem. Because earlier she has been given a tough poem, you can say. So Pickering made a suggestion that he thought that Eliza's struggle would reduce with a simpler poem. Now the third one, I swallowed one. I swallowed one. Who said these words and to whom? Who said these words and to whom? So, Eliza said these words to Higgins. Eliza said these words to Higgins. Then, what had been swallowed? What was the thing that had been swallowed by the girl? So, it was a marble. Had been swallowed by the girl, a marble. Then how did the listener respond? Higgins unsympathetically told Eliza that he had more marbles. Means he has no sympathy for the girl and he told that he had more marbles. Question number 4. I have plenty more. Who said these words and to whom? So these are the words of Higgins and he told these words to Eliza. Higgins said these words to Eliza. The next question, what did he have more of? What did he have more of? So Higgins had more marbles. Higgins had more marbles. Now third question, why did he need more of his thing? Why did he need more of his thing? So they needed more marbles because Eliza had swallowed one. They needed more marbles because Eliza had swallowed one. Now see the B part. There are question answers and we have to answer the questions in full sentences. So first of all, it is B part. First question. What was Higgins trying to teach Eliza? So Higgins was trying to teach Eliza to speak English correctly. We are doing B part and the first question is, what was Higgins trying to teach Eliza? And he was trying to teach Eliza how to speak correct English, or you can say Higgins was trying to teach Eliza to speak English correctly. Then second question, why did Higgins place a burner in front of Eliza and what did she have to practice? A burner was placed before the girl and she has to make the practice. So it has been asked in the question that what was to be done. So Higgins placed a burner in front of Eliza as he practiced pronouncing the letter H, so that whenever she dropped her H, the burner flame would remain stationary. Now question number 3, you see. What perplexed Pickering in scene 1? What perplexed Pickering in scene 1? So Higgins pointed out that some people had a peculiar habit of not only dropping a letter but also using it where it should not be. This perplexed Pickering. So what was the answer? Higgins pointed out that some people had a peculiar habit of not only dropping a letter but also using it where it is not needed or it should not be there. So these were the things that perplexed Pickering. Now question number 4. Why did Pickering ask Higgins to be responsible in scene number 5? So see the answer. It is question number 4. Pickering asked Higgins to be reasonable in scene number 5 because Higgins was continuing his lesson with Eliza at 3 o'clock in the morning. So Pickering asked Higgins to be reasonable in scene number 5 because Higgins was continuing his lesson with Eliza at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now question number 5. Describe Higgins and Eliza. These are the two main characters in the lesson, you can say, or in the play. So we have to describe them. So Higgins was a tough taskmaster, you can say very hard teacher. He wanted perfection in everything, and these tendencies led him to be unreasonable and insensitive. Higgins was also arrogant and had a distinct air of superiority. Eliza had a lot of perseverance, patience, and might work hard at being better, even while she was very angry and feeling insulted. So these are the characteristics of Higgins and Eliza. Now question number 7. What exercises did Higgins do with Eliza? List them in your notebook and then number them in order in which they occurred in the extract. So you have to tell the exercises. So Hingin placed a burner in front of Eliza to help her pronounce her H correctly. Then Eliza tried to pronounce the key sound in kind of you and cup of tea. Then Higgins placed marbles in Eliza's mouth and had her repeat a poem. And the last one, Eliza had to say, "The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain," correctly. The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain. These lines have to be spoken correctly. Then C part. What kind of person was Higgins? Give 2 instances from the play to support your answer. You have to describe Higgins. So we can say he was insensitive and he doesn't care about another person's misery. These traits came into the light when Eliza swallowed a marble, and instead of being worried that she might choke, Higgins offered to put more in her mouth. However, Higgins was kind too and he wanted to help Eliza. His tough layer strips away. His gentleness came through when he spoke encouragingly to Eliza in 3 in the morning. Now, next question. What do you think helped Eliza speak English correctly in the end? So, Eliza was able to speak English correctly after Higgins spoke encouragingly to her, gently reminding her of what she was dealing with. She responded to his kindness. Now, third question. Why do you think the extract is titled Learning to be a Lady? So, what is the significance or why the chapter has been named? So, a lady is someone whose words reflects the clarity in her mind and are evidence to her good schooling. So, Higgins was teaching Eliza to speak correctly like a lady, and so the extract is titled Learning to be a Lady. So it's the end of the exercise. I hope you have understood the question answer and you will be able to write them in your notebook. So it's bye for today.